Sawadee Kap. It's Monday, June 14th. Welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by PVC Phuket. Visit them on Facebook. An ambulance driver and 2 nurses escaped with only minor injuries after the vehicle that they were riding hit a light pole and slammed into a tree on the Central Reservation while driving northbound on the bypass road early this morning. The accident took place shortly before 1:30 a.m. this morning as the driver of the ambulance told police they were returning to Talang Hospital after delivering a patient to Vashida Phuket Hospital in Phuket Town. There were no patients in the ambulance at the time of the crash. The driver said that heavy rain this morning had made the road slippery, and coupled with the strong winds in that area, he lost control of the ambulance, hit the light pole, and slammed into a tree. The driver and the 2 nurses suffered only minor injuries. All were taken to Vashida Phuket Hospital in Phuket Town for treatment. Police are investigating. The island is set to become the first province in Thailand to reopen on July 1st to international arrivals who've been vaccinated, and they won't have to quarantine when they arrive here on the island. It's dubbed the Phuket Sandbox, and while proposed list of requirements for those arrivals have yet to be made official, about 300 businesses on the island have received the Safety and Health Administration Plus certification. The SHA Plus is an extension of the original SHA standards created by the Tourism Authority of Thailand as part of the COVID-19 prevention measures. SHA Plus adds on to those standards, certifying that 70% of the businesses' staff have already been vaccinated. One of the proposed requirements for international arrivals after July 1st, if they're coming to Phuket, is that they must book at an SHA Plus hotel throughout their stay. They can go to multiple hotels during their Phuket stay, so long as they are all SHA Plus certified. That's what we know so far. Meanwhile, the TAT governor traveled to the island this weekend to meet with Phuket's vice governors and some of the top representatives from the island's tourism businesses for a workshop discussing some of the standard procedures for vaccinated foreign visitors during their stay in Phuket, although specific details have yet to be revealed. Phuket Extra will be right back after this. For the first time that all 3 challenges are completed, PVC Phuket will donate 100 life bags to One Phuket. Welcome back to Phuket Extra. The Thai government is admitting that, for the moment, there is a vaccine shortage for the kingdom. Several hospitals over the past week nationwide have announced postponements of inoculations, and this past weekend, the Center for COVID Situation Administration, the CCSA, admitted that it's due to the lack of vaccine supply and say there are no vaccines scheduled for delivery this week. However, just last week, the director of Vashida Phuket Hospital, Dr. Chalampron Sukontapol, explained that this week, Phuket was set to receive 80,000 doses of the AstraZeneca vaccine for vaccinations from June 26th to June 30th. For more, visit thephuketnews.com. Phuket has suffered its 4th and 5th deaths attributed to COVID-19 on Friday and Saturday, respectively, according to Phuket health officials, since the 3rd wave of the pandemic began in early April. Officials have not provided any details on the last 3 COVID victims on the island. Meanwhile, COVID cases on the island since early April jumped up by 4 today to 681 cases after no new cases were reported from Friday to Sunday. Only 25 people on Phuket are still receiving medical care. Meanwhile, in Thailand, officials reported 17 new COVID deaths today, along with another 3,355 new cases, nearly 800 of which are prison inmates. This pushes Thailand's COVID case total to just under 200,000 since the pandemic began, which we will pass on Tuesday. The death toll since the pandemic began is 1,466. 79% of total patients have recovered. Thank you so much for joining us again today on Phuket Extra on this Monday, June 14th. Join us again tomorrow. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000 and luxury properties can go all the way up to $20 million. condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.